The e-learning platform, an initiative by Science Park. This is for standard 8. Topic is reflection of light. Let us see the topics which we will be covering in this part. We will get to know about our eye, then how we can see different objects, then which cells are responsible for the vision in our eyes, then what is blind spot, then shapes of eyes, how to take care of our eyes, how visually impaired persons can read and write, and then what is the Braille system. Have you ever wondered how we can see really the objects? We always say that when light falls on the object, our eye detects. But how? The eye has a roughly spherical shape, like it is shown right now in the image. The outer coat of the eye is whitish, we all know this. It is tough so that it can protect the interior part of the eye. Its transparent front part is called cornea. Now behind the cornea we find dark muscular structure, that is iris, and there is small opening between the iris, that is called as pupil. The size of the pupil is controlled by iris. Iris is that part of the eye which gives it distinctive color. When we say particular eye color is brown or black or green, we actually refer to the color of this iris. Okay. Now behind the pupil of the eye there is lens, which is thicker in the center. The lens focuses the light on the back of the eye on a layer that is called as retina. The retina contains several nerve cells. The sensations felt by the nerve cells are then transmitted to the brain through optic nerve. Now there are two kinds of cells. One is of type cone, which are sensitive to bright light, whereas rods are sensitive to dim light. Now two more parts of the eye are vitreous cavity and ciliary muscle. Let us see with the help of the cross section of the eye how do we see the image. If we are observing birds on such a tree, then the light from this tree, let us consider only two rays here just for understanding, are coming parallel and passing through the lens, and at some point they are crossing inside the eye, and then we see such kind of inverted image. Now whenever we draw such rays and we draw the figure, it is called as ray diagram. So let us see the ray diagram here. This is our eye, this is the retina, then there is object, then there is lens. If rays are coming towards the lens, then this is how the images form on the retina. Now at the junction of the optic nerve and retina there are no sensory cells, so no vision is possible at that spot. This is called as blind spot. Now we were talking about other kind of photoreceptor cells. Photo meaning light, receptor meaning receiving. Those are cones and rods in our eyes. Okay, they respond differently. Okay, so cones respond differently to the light of different wavelengths and are thus responsible for color vision, and rod cells function in lower light better than the cones. Rods are usually found concentrated at the outer edges of the retina. So this is the place where these are found, and let us see how they look. Now here you can see rod cells and here are cone cells. The impression of an eye doesn't vanish immediately from the retina basically. It persists there for about 1/16th of a second. So if still images are moving, images of moving object are flashed on the eye at the rate faster than 16 per second, then the eye perceives this object as moving. The movies that we see are actually a number of separate pictures in proper sequence. They are made to move across the eye usually at the rate of 24 pictures per second, so much faster than 16 per second. So we see a moving picture. The minimum distance basically at which I can see objects distinctly varies with the eye and with age. The most comfortable distance at this age is 25 centimeter. Now let us do some activity to understand blind spot. Okay, for that we will need paper and pen or pencil. Okay, make a round mark and a cross on a sheet of paper with the spot to the right of the cross. Okay, the distance between two marks may be 6 to 8 centimeter, that can vary. Now let us hold a sheet of paper at an arm's length. Stretch your hand from the eye. Close your left eye. Look continuously at the cross. Move the sheet slowly towards you, keeping your eye on the cross only. What do you find now? Is cross disappearing? You have to answer. Okay, first perform this experiment. Now this is about cross. Now close your right eye. Look at the round mark now and repeat the activity. Is again it disappearing? The disappearance of cross or round mark shows that there is a point on the retina which cannot send messages to the brain when light falls on it. Let us see the great wonder of nature, that is, shapes of eyes of animals is different. The eyes of a crab are quite small, but they enable the crab to look all around. So the crab can sense even if the enemy approaches from behind. Butterflies have large eyes that seem to be made up of thousands of little eyes. They can see not only in front and the sides but back as well. A night bird, owl, can see very well in the night but not during the day. The owl has large cornea and a large pupil to allow more light in its eye. Also, it has on its retina a large number of rods and only a few cones. On the other hand, daylight birds like kite, eagle can see well during the day but not in the night. The day birds on the other hand have more cones and fewer rods. We should also take care of our eyes properly. Okay, if there is any problem we should go to eye specialist, that is ophthalmologist, and have regular checkup. If it is advised, then use suitable spectacles. Too little or too much light is really bad for eyes. Insufficient light causes eye strain and headaches. Then too much light, like we receive from sun or any powerful lamp, may injure retina. So we should not look at the sun directly. Then never rub our eyes. If particles of dust go into our eyes, we should wash our eyes with clean water. If still there is no improvement, then visit doctor. Always read at normal distance of vision, and do not read by bringing the book too close or too far. If food is deficient in some components, then also eyes may suffer. So lack of vitamin A in foodstuff is responsible for many eye troubles. Few of the foods are like raw carrots, broccoli, green vegetables, cod liver oil. These are rich in vitamin A. Eggs, milk, curd, cheese, butter, fruits like papaya, mango are also rich in vitamin A. Do you know that visually impaired persons can read and write? Some persons can be visually impaired since birth also, or few may lose their eyesight because of disease or injury. Such persons try to identify the things by touching or listening to voices more carefully. They develop their other senses more sharply. But if we give them certain kinds of aids, these will improve their capabilities. So non-optical and optical aids are important for them. Non-optical aids include visual aids, tactual aids. Tactual meaning they sense with the help of touch. Auditory meaning sense by hearing, and electronic aids. So visual aids can magnify words and can provide suitable intensity of light and material at proper distances. Tactual aids include braille writer, slate and stylus, and they help the visually challenged persons in taking notes and reading and writing. Then auditory aids include cassettes, tapes, hearing aids, then talkative books, and so many things. Even electronic aids such as talking calculators, computers are also available for certain kind of computational tasks. Then few televisions are also helpful for them. Even such kind of televisions can adjust the contrast and brightness for them. Nowadays, use of audio CDs, voices or voice boxes and computers are also helpful for listening and writing for the desired text. Now optical aids include bifocal lenses, contact lenses, magnifiers, telescopic aids. So while the lens combinations are used to rectify visual limitations, telescopic aids are available to view chalkboard. Now let us see quickly what is the Braille system. It is the most popular system developed by Louis Braille. He himself was visually challenged person, developed a system which got published in 1821. Braille system has 63 dot patterns or characters, let us say. Each character represents a letter or a combination of letters or a common word or some grammatical sign. Dots are arranged in cells of 2 vertical rows of 3 dots each. Patterns of dots to represent some English letters. Braille text can be produced by hand, by machine. These patterns, when embossed on Braille sheets, help visually challenged persons to recognize words just by touching. So some visually impaired persons had great achievements in their lives. We know Mr. Ravindra Jain, born completely visually impaired, obtained his Sangeet Prabhakar degree from Allahabad. He had shown his excellence as a lyricist, singer and music composer. Then we know Helen Keller, an American author and lecturer. She lost her sight when she was only 18 months old. She wrote number of books and her famous book is The Story of My Life. Here we will see few pictures like embossed pictures, biological things, then such kind of cells which are developed for visually impaired people. Now here is the time to use your brain power. First question. Two friends were looking in a water-filled vessel. They were observing their own images in the still water and one of them threw a stone in the water. But now their images were little blurred. Can you explain the reason for blurring of the images by answering the following questions? Is there any relation between reflection of light and blurring of the images? Which types of reflection of light can you notice from this? Are laws of reflection followed in these types of reflection? Next question. If the angle between mirror and reflected ray is 23 degree, what is the angle of incidence of the incident ray? Question 3. Two mirrors meet at right angles. A ray of light is incident on one of the mirror at an angle of 30 degree. Can you draw the reflected ray from the second mirror? This is kind of little bit activity oriented, so you will understand this kind of thing more better. And make your own mirror. Take a glass strip or glass slab, whatever you have or whatever is available at home. Clean it properly, but make sure and take care of your hands, and put it on a white sheet of paper. See yourself in the glass. Next, put the glass slab on black sheet of paper. Again, look into the glass. In which case do you see yourself better and why?